abot sa naga for today's video, guys! Today, we were going to talk about something that all of us experience every single day. Learning in the present generation. But how different is it from the way people used to learn before? Let's take a look! Back then, learning was very traditional. Student depends on textbook, chalkboards, and lectures from the teacher. If you wanted to know something, you had to go to the library, ask your teachers, or wait for the next lesson. It is simple but limited. Now, compared to our generation, with just one click, we can access online libraries, videos, and tutorials. We can join Zoom classes, watching YouTube lessons, or even learn new skills on our phone. Learning is no longer confined to four walls. It's everywhere.
But how do students themselves see learning in the present generation? Let's hear their thoughts.
So, do you still prefer traditional learning with books, or do you find digital learning more convenient?
I prefer the traditional learning.
Yes. What apps or technology do you usually use for studying?
Mostly kanang yung source ay kanang mga links niya use sa school sa ilang gi-provide ba. Ay kanang mga iba e-books.
First question, do you still prefer traditional learning with books, or do you find digital learning more convenient?
Ang part digital learning study na siya ma-access para na po yeah. So karon nga era kay nanamta sa digital era sa traditional era wala na kay.
Do you think modern learning is better than traditional learning? Why?
Mas better ang modern kay karon nga world kay dagkan ng mga gadget, everything gadget naman. So
Question is, what do you think is the biggest challenge of learning in this generation?
In this new generation, I think the biggest challenges are daghan sila, of course. Usa na is students is more nag-rely na sila sa AI, most especially when constructing or making an essay. Dili na sila ka-generate of their own ideas, instead nanguha na sila sa AI. And another point is kanang while naman siya ng mga distractions, but in this generation kay students are more risky of kanang dali na kayo sila ma-distract sa kanang mga video sa TikTok mo nang dili na kayo sila makatuon og tarong, dili na sila buhat sila ang assignments. It's because they also lack the time management.
Based on what they shared, we can see the real picture of learning today. Technology has made education faster, wider, and more interactive, but it also comes with challenges. Most students agree that technology makes learning more convenient. Apps like Google, YouTube, Microsoft, and Canva are now part of their learning journey. These platforms gives them instant answers, interactive lessons, and even motivational content that textbook alone can provide. But beyond just convenience, students see modern learning as more empowering. They're not just receiver of information anymore. They can share, create, and collaborate with others worldwide.
At the same time, there are also admit that discipline and focus are big challenges, especially with so many distractions online.
So what does this tell us? Learning in the new generation is not about replacing traditional methods. It's about blending them with modern tools. The blackboard and the smartphone, the library and the search engine. They all have place in shaping how students grow.
So, if you're watching this, what about you? Do you prefer traditional learning or modern digital learning?